That made your dreams and make you scream. Please welcome the Makers!
Whoa! We were just nibbling at the back. We'll sing one. You got it. Take a look inside. Oh!
You look dark, but our love is bright.
Make you laugh, make you love tonight.
Can't promise we won't fight. So just look into our eyes. We'll hypnotize you with our eyes. Now you'll be rich. Oh, feels so good it makes you scream. Thank you. Yes, we are the Makers. I'm Hex Maker.
And I'm Jinx Maker. And when you're with the two of us, fantasy and reality can get a little blurry.
And a little steamy. I'm heating up already. Now, please rise. Excellent, you may be seated.
Is it just me or would Hex make a hell of a cult leader?
I don't know, I feel like the industry's dying now.
Well, at least the followers are.
Yeah, and there's no money in it.
You mean a profit?
Unless we started a comedy cult.
We would kill.
With the right setup and punchline.
You mean punch bowl?
Exactly.
Moving on.
What are we shoving in there is next, Jinxie?
Well, if you were with us last time, we told you about the night we first met. But tonight we shall be whisked away to the fated day. We went on not one, not two, but thrice dates and one rotation of the sun.
This story has quite the climax.
Indeed it does, my love. Would you like to take center stage?
Don't mind if I do.
First date.
Picture this. It was May, Nashville, Tennessee. A foggy and drizzly morning. Just stunning. Anyways, I asked Jinxie out on a proper coffee date, taking one last swing after an awkward goodbye at game night.
We went to what would soon become a staple local coffee shop, Headquarters Cafe.
We sat in this delightful spot with the window, listening to the Smiths, talking about death, watching the wind and the rain beat against the glass.
It was beautiful. And that's when
we locked eyes and the conversation went silent.
The force of sexual magnetism caused our bodies to levitate above our chairs.
As we gazed at one another, the beautifully depressing music faded into the background.
The world around us blurred, and all that was in focus was Hex.
And Jinx.
Hex.
And Jinx.
And then I took her hand, pulled her in close, and we
were interrupted by a barista that clearly could not read our body language.
So after a few hours of chatting and flirting, we decided second dates. You know what they say, strike when the irons are hot.
And that next iron was sushi.
Which is notoriously served cold.
There's something sexy about raw fish.
It's a slime.
Yeah. So we talked and ate for hours. Talked about our love for abandoned trains and planned trips to graveyards around the world.
You know, real romantic stuff.
And that's when I happened to mention what a lovely Friday this was, and he said,
Friday? Well, that's tomorrow. Today's tomorrow. I got a show.
See, Jinxie was playing for this really wild group. What were they called again?
They were called the Banjo Act. I played bass.
Right. Before he left, he invited me to an animal sacrifice at his house that evening.
Barbecue to the normies.
Which we considered
third date. You know what they say? What can I say? Her magic is potent. I never felt anything like it. I hadn't stopped thinking about her the entire show.
I gave him a couple of shimmies before he left.
So when I arrived at the barbecue, sacrifice, there she was, a light, a vision, my femme fatale. I immediately came up with an excuse for her to help me in the kitchen.
Dungeon.
In the dungeon, where I knew we'd be alone.
And that's when.
And that's when. I kissed her with the force of 1,000 waterfalls and the passions of 1,000 Don Juans.
At least, it was pure magic. I saw our lifetimes combine.
It truly was a spark that ignited our fire.
You know a great way to start a fire? Friction. So So I decided to stay the night.
And we made love.
I mean, technically it was our third date.
We made love again.
Actually, counting game night, it really was our fourth.
We made love again and again. And
By
again.
that time, the flatmates were wondering who was spanking who.
She plays quite the game of patty cake.
A bonding spell was cast.
That's bonding, not bondage.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Oh yeah. And we were bonded body, mind, and soul.
Especially in body.
Oh, I lost track of whose stuff was
And
whose.
whose was in what?
I think we both lost some
We
jewelry.
got it back though.
Eventually. And from that day forward, we were inseparable.
And no surface was safe. Like I've said before, there's lots of funny starts to love stories.
But when you get a green light, hit the gas.
Oh, Bubba, you know I love gasoline.
I love to rev your motors.
Careful, this engine's hot.
Vroom, vroom. Now, there's more than just a spark.
There was a flame, a fire deep inside.
And with that kind of heat, you could burn me alive. All right, everybody. Breathe with us. I could feel my way, baby, through the darkness and light. I feel the heat radiating. There's a fire deep inside. It's gonna burn me alive. Take my breath away, baby. You're gonna make me tongue-tied. You make my legs weak and shaky. There's a fire deep inside, and you can burn me alive. And when you feed the fire, it's gonna rise and dry. And if you feed all my desires, you're gonna burn me alive. Yeah, you can burn me alive. Start a fire with friction. Friction's in our thighs. Leather restraints, no restrictions. There's a fire deep inside, and you can burn me alive. The taste of lust, taste of tension, a hunger I can't hide. Chains and whips and suspensions. There's a fire deep inside. It's gonna burn me alive. And when you feed the fire, it's gonna rise and cry. And if you feed all my desires, you're gonna burn me alive. Yeah, you can burn me alive. And if you feed the fire, it's gonna rise and cry. And if you feed all my desires, you're gonna burn me alive. Yeah, you can burn me alive. Yeah, you can burn me alive. Yeah, you can burn me alive. 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 Burn me alive.
Thank you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience.
Yes, there's just enough time for
Shameless plugs. We have t-shirts in the back and love spells if you need one.
Yeah. We have a single coming out on the 30th called Thing Like You, available everywhere.
Wow. And we're opening for Queen Herbie at the Novo on the 31st.
Right.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us on all the socials media that make us After Dark.
And remember,
Love you to death.
The Makers After Dark.